This was a huge surprise, and I don't think even Geert Wilders would have thought that he would get this sort of a result. His Freedom Party has won 37 seats in the parliament, more than doubling its representation. Now, Geert Wilders, he's been on the political scene in the Netherlands for a quarter of a century. That distinctive look he has with that white blonde bouffant of hair certainly makes him very well known to people, but it's his views that have really got him into trouble in the past from time to time. He has called Islam a fascist ideology, and in 2009 the UK banned him from visiting because of some of those views, believing that they could harm community harmony. He also, in the Netherlands, during an election campaign, he referred to Moroccan people, or some Moroccans in his country, as scum. And a court found that he had caused offence by that. Despite that, he's kind of pushed ahead with some of these controversial views. He has been campaigning to do things like ban mosques, ban the Koran, and ban the wearing of the headscarf in public places. In more recent times, and ahead of the vote, he said he was going to put some of those ideas in the deep freeze, I guess essentially trying to appeal to a wider cross-section of voters. And it does appear that he has done that, winning more votes than any other party. The likelihood of Geert Wilders forming a coalition will depend entirely on his ability to compromise. And he says that he is willing to compromise in order to govern. For example, as I say, he's already toned down some of his rhetoric and policies regarding policies around Islam, but he now says that he may be willing to compromise on other things too. For example, he's a huge Eurosceptic. He wants a referendum for the Dutch to choose whether they stay in the EU. If he wants to bring other coalition partners along, it's very likely he'll have to compromise, at least on the timing of that, because many other potential coalition partners certainly favour staying in the European Union. He's being fairly realistic about this. He says that it will be an uphill battle to govern, but he's still hopeful he will be the Prime Minister.